we are in the heart of the United States Capitol for an amazing event. The International Interfaith Conference, Rise of the Spiritual Diplomats, led by Pastor Mark Burnsa. Firstly, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you, of course, to Pastor Mark Burnsa. It is a great honor to me, unbelievable, I would say, to perform the national anthem at the beginning of such an important event is really a dream coming true. And thank you so much, as I said at the end, at the home of the great.
Could you tell us in your own words what spiritual diplomacy means to you?
Generally, it means everything. A man is woven by the Creator in the image, but likeness is something to be achieved. And the spiritual fundings in your soul, inside of you, this is something that makes you achieve these likeness. As to me, most important thing is the freedom of speech. I am a great fan of President Donald Trump and of his first steps on his now second term. As he said, that the freedom of speech is the most important thing. As to me, there are many people who, in the world, I'm not saying about the United States, who are slightly afraid, out of different reasons, to speak freely. Would they have that, what should I say, bravery in a way?
Yeah.
I think that many things would be better in the world. Since that, a conference of that kind, where Pastor Mark Burnsa gives us the spirit of this bravery, is really inspiring. I'm sorry for using the word twice, but this is the thing I want to say, and I want to thank you for it. Yeah. I think that kind of things, the bravery and the freedom of speech, which is so important, would that work throughout the world, everywhere, without silencing those who are inconvenient. That's the most important thing. Yeah. And we should be brave in speaking out the truth.
If we could project ourselves into the future a little bit, how do you see faith and civic communities working together to make the overall society a flourishing one?
Generally, many people believe in their hearts, and they're doing it in a way, intimate.
Sure.
And a conference of that kind inspires you to make it more openly, to feel free as a society. Everyone, especially in Ukraine, dreams about peace. To get it done, we have to help President Trump and his efforts. Everyone, as just said Pastor Mark Burnsa, everyone is commissioned in a way to stand and help. It's a great mission, and I'm happy to be, what should I say, a little tiny part that would be helping to achieve peace.
And how do you think faith and civic leaders can help translate dialogue into meaningful action for this very peace and freedom?
I think that my two answers before are in a way to explain that. The bravery of speaking freely, the power also of a man who is committed to say the truth in any circumstances. This is probably what is so important in the world right now, and a conference of that kind is absolutely unique, because we are all, everyone who is sitting in the hall has this dream, making us more powerful, giving us courage, bravery. I think this is what makes this conference so important, and right at the moment where not only Ukraine but also Israel needs peace. I hope that this is the beginning of a very big and successful way, because it's something you achieve. Even if it's achieved, I mean peace, you have to struggle and fight to keep peace flourishing. And that's I think the mission of the project.
Yeah. It's like a process that we all have to partake in
All the time.
all the time. Using your voice, like you said, being confident and having that bravery to do that, and ultimately, hopefully, as an entire society, we can relate to each other on a human level instead of some of the barriers that we may bring to the table sometimes. So, thank you.
Everything we have gives us God, and the power and the courage and everything else. It is that I think sometimes it's a spell over a person who pulls back a little bit and doesn't have bravery to speak out and to feel free to achieve great things. And I think that Pastor Mark Burnsa is breaking the spell
Sure.
in seconds.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for inviting me. It's really an honor to me.
Yeah, of course. And based on your work, how has your experience molded this perspective that you have?
At the moment, we all in Ukraine suffer a lot of what is going on personally while living in Ukraine, and also for those brave soldiers who stand in the front line right now. And it's a huge burden. It's something that lasts for almost 4 years by now.
Yeah.
And I have to say the main words. I have to say thank you to those brave soldiers, to these heroes who made it possible to come to that point where we are right now. And I think we have to use every second that we have, because now President Trump is willing to bring peace. And this unique moment is happening right now.
It's truly amazing. Well, thank you for your beautiful insight and your beautiful voice that you opened up with today. And thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.